guess my word wasn't good enough.
Do tell.
Well, while we wait, I'll tell you.
Spies! I don't know what you're talking about, Fedwell. You're loyal to the Empire. I swear it!
Leave us alone, you monster!
You have no proof, bounty hunter scum.
I thought it was a really great sort of appreciation of the Star Wars film universe, and it was something that's very hard to pull off. It's incredibly admirable to pull off this type of concept given the level of budget that's normally required to bring Star Wars to life to the widescreen. So I thought that there was a clear appreciation for the source material and a sense of passion that really came through. Their ability to recreate so many of the settings, I'm using the wrong term, I think, the canteen, or I forgot what the cantina, maybe the bar setting in Star Wars was very realistic. I thought a lot of the side characters looked really great. The Boba Fett would look all like Boba Fett. I thought that was an incredible attention to detail that really came through, and a clear sense of passion and style that really was carried by the cast in general. The soundtrack really blended well, and I thought that all the moments that you saw on screen were really a reflection of the best things that you would normally see in Star Wars in terms of emotional and action-based drama. So it was a really great tribute, a really strong fan fiction, and clearly a labor of love that really ended up coming through and creating a piece that was impactful, that even though it was using a source material that is so much larger than it was. So it was a great effort, and I ended up enjoying it.
Right from the opening shot, perfectly emulates the visual language of the original films, but also puts no spin on it, like this really cool campaign to this like eclipse, which is really cool. Like right from that, you're in the hands of both people who really understand the franchise and are proper fans, but also filmmakers who know how to tell a story. So that was really cool. And I think it ended up being like a better episode of The Mandalorian than most of The Mandalorian, so that was really impressive. And it really grasps the way that those original Star Wars movies used sound to tell a story, and the way that they built out their world by paying attention to background characters and also costume design and production design. In what you seem was a pretty cheap fan shop. It looked amazing. Like it did not look like it was a fan production. It looked professional. So that was really cool. And also like the idea of no disintegrations is really clever. Like it's a neat little callback, but what the short ends up doing is adding new depth and new meaning to that, pretty iconic little phrase. So that was just really clever, and I just really enjoyed it.
The detail and the costuming, new characters in the cantina was just perfect. And I loved that they had the focus lead on the Boba Fett character, Bounty Hunter. We never really get to see enough of him, I feel like, in the actual films. So I love this aspect of this fan film. Everything was so elaborate. The storyline was full of action and really fun to watch.
It looks real. If it wasn't for the first disclaimer at the beginning, stating that this is a fan fiction, that would generally people could generally believe this is just a Star Wars product, a Disney product. I mean, everything is perfect to the minimum detail. The costumes, the bar, the music. Boba Fett is absolutely the same as in the movies and in the TV show. I liked also this new side of Boba Fett, which is showcased in the show, and also the fact that there is a lot of attention and a fast pacing, but everything happens in just one location. This is a very clever choice, both for the budget, but also for the attention. Having everything in one location manages to draw the audience in the story more than just changing setting every 2 minutes. I think it was a great and clever idea.
It feels like a continuation of the story, right? And so even though these are new characters that we're meeting, they fall in line with the dynamics of characters that are familiar to us, which is why it feels like it would fit within that universe. Set mainly in this space station, which seems like a pit stop, if you will. So you have several people coming and going, so it gives you a chance to meet all these various characters as they unwind, grab a drink, take this pit stop before they go into the next aspect of their journey. So it gives us also a chance to meet a lot of different characters at once, which makes this a very smart location to kind of put this in, because a lot can be happening here and a lot is happening here. The fight scenes were very realistic, especially the one right at the end, where you have that, character that's well known in the Star Wars world. You have sort of the young, hopeful character, and then you always have that other character that's like that brazen badass, like, I fly ships all over the place, I can defeat anyone type of character, and I'm gonna go away with the princess. You got that guy in all the original stories, so you see elements of that. You have your villain, you see elements of all of this within this piece, which makes it very authentic to the original.
I thought all the costuming and the effects and the making of these costumes were amazing. The replica of Boba Fett, just amazing. The props, amazing. Like, everything about this was so well done. The cast, very well cast, good, strong acting. I loved the choreography, and just the scenes in the cantina were amazing, and just the plot and everything. Great all the way around. Nothing about this was probably under 5 stars. Just everything about this was so great. I really loved watching this. So entertaining. Great camera work and cinematography. The hair and makeup was great. Just, I don't know, if I forget to mention somebody, it was great.